Shalom, this is a new Yeshua Mizra at Hebrew on the Island 2. Today's video is, I'd rather be safe than sorry. His name. I've made a video on this channel, this new channel, Hebrew on the Island 2 months ago about the name of the Most High. I have rethought the matter over and over in my head and my mind again. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. We have been taught lies, we've been misdirected continually by our enemies. They never want us to rise. They always want us in sin. Come with me to Exodus 23:13. And guess what? It's okay to make a change, as long as you're making a change for the better. This is not something new for me. In my prayers, I always say, when I'm mentioning the Most High's name, when I was saying Haya, H-I-Y-A-H, H-A-Y-A-H, then Hawa, H-A-W-A. I always say to the Most High, please have mercy on me with me pronouncing and saying your name, because we live in a world full of lies and misdirection. So, I asked for clarity. And I've been thinking about this for a long time. And I just said, I'll just leave it alone. But no, I want to share with you, because this is what this channel is, to share my notes and my thoughts with you. So this is the conclusion that I have come to. And I'm not going to be mentioning none of these names, that you find in the Strongs or in the etymology. I don't follow camps, but the ones that the camps say and other Hebrews say, I'd rather play safe than sorry. Because I'm going to tell you again the definition, and I found out the definition of Hawa. I gave it to you in that previous video I made months ago. But then when I did further search, I found something else out too that disturbed me. So I want to just go with saying this title, which is the Most High. The Elohim of righteousness. I'm just going to say just the Most High. But anyway, come with me to Exodus 23:13. Exodus 23:13. This is what it says. This is how it reads. And in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. When you look up Haya in the Strongs, and I'm going to go with you with this, so just bear with me. And I'm going to have to refocus and all this stuff, but just bear with me. And then you're going to see why. H.O.I. 1961. Okay, right here. Let's see if it's focused. Okay, it is focused. Okay, now when you look in the Strongs, Haya, spelling it H-I-Y-A-H, it still comes back H-A-Y-A-H. And the Strong's number is H1961. Here, let me see where you can see that number. Let me move it up a little bit. Oh, right here. This is right here. See what the little thing is right here? H1961. But remember, I'm spelling it H-I-Y-A-H. And it comes back still H-A-Y-A-H. H-A-Y-A-H. But I spelled it H-I-Y-A-H, right? So this is what it says. To be, become, come to pass, exist, happen, fall out. That's close. That's, to me, that's referring to Exodus 3:14. He says, I am that I am. But it's like saying he exists. But the problem that I have is that maybe some other people don't see. When you spell this word, how there's some words, when you break them apart, they got two parts in it. Hi and Yah. Hi, Yah. And I'm going to take you to the definition of Yah, which we did in that previous video. That's why I am not still comfortable with it, because there's sandwich, there's a lot of two-part words, and the part of this Haya when you look up Yah, and let's go there right now. Hold on. Okay, right here. We're going to go on the etymology, online dictionary, in Yah, right here. It says defiance and dismissal. So with the Haya, even though it's saying H1961 Haya, it means to become. Hold on. It means to become. Hold on, let me lift it up. I didn't know you can't see it. It means to become, come to pass, exist, happen, fall out. You know, it says those things. So that word Haya still to me is a two-part word. And you can see I looked it up in the Strong's right here. Hold on, let me get it. And hold it, come into view. See? H1961. Haya. Okay? It, you know, it means exist, to happen. But, you know, we just look at the word Yah in the etymology online dictionary that gives like a really comprehensive definition of the word, and the breakdown of the word means dismissal and defiance. So that doesn't sit well with me. I don't know if it's acceptable to you, because you know what? I'm just bringing forth this information. You can do like in Ezekiel, I think it's Ezekiel 14, I'm not there, but Moses, Job, Noah, they had to save themselves. So you do what you feel is best. But when I read Exodus 23, and all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. You know, I'm trying to stick and strive closest to the Most High's laws as possible. So that word Haya, I just not comfortable with. Even though a lot of people, they love it, like Haya, 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 or Heya, 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 like the Indians, like we're the Aboriginals, like Heya, 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 Haya, Haya, you know. That's catchy, but it still has the word Yah in it. And we read Yah means dismissal and defiance. Part of that word. So, you know, I'm not comfortable with that. Now, that was H1961. Now, let's go to H1962 when you actually spell it, Haya. And it means, look it, and I'll bring the camera close. Now, this is H1962. Remember, the first one we read was H1961. It still goes back to Heya, right? It's a feminine noun. A feminine noun, it means destruction and calamity. Heya. And that's a different one. Remember, you find Heya. Well, I typed in Haya, H-I-Y-A-H. It came back H1961. Look it up for yourself. And then when you look up H1962, Heya, feminine noun, and it means destruction and calamity. All right, let me go back to 161. Let me see what. And the 161, Heya, is coming back as a verb. It doesn't say feminine or masculine. So, you know, I'm not comfortable with none of the Hayas, as you can see. H1961, H1962, and then the word Yah means it means defiance and dismissal. And then when I did a further check on Hawa, you know, it comes back and like, you know, it went over my head. It went over my head. Like I knew that the word Hawa, like, you know, Eve's name derives out of it. And look what it says. The Hawa, gender, feminine. The Most High is not a female. In Exodus 15, I think 3, it says the Most High is a man of war. So why would the gender of Hawa be in feminine? Right? So all those things, and hold on, when we search the online etymology dictionary, and we're going to go to Hawa, H.O.I, online, etymology, online dictionary, H.O.I, this is what it reads. Eve, feminine proper name, biblical first woman. H.O.I, literally a living being. From base H.O.I, he lived. So, you know, I'm not comfortable with none of this stuff. So, since I'm not comfortable, you know, with this, I'm going to leave it all. I'd rather be safe than sorry. So this crazy confusion type maze or road, I'm going to get off. I've prayed to the Most High to forgive me if I pronounce his name wrong, which I have always done in all my prayers. Not from this video point right now. I've always said it. Most High, if I'm saying your name wrong, please extend mercy to me. Because these demons have lied to us. In the books, online, in person, in the world, in periodicals. So have mercy. But I still want to strive to be as close to as possible. I always have been having this feeling of not 100%, even with H.O.I. So now I'm just sticking to his title. And I'm just going to reference in my videos, and I'm not going to erase all my videos. I'm only going to erase that video that, you know, I came to a conclusion at that time, H.O.I. And I'm just going to delete that one. The rest of them that I say H.O.I. in it, the Most High knows my heart. I know that sounds like a Christian thing, but he actually knows me, that I'm striving to try to do the right thing. So, I'm not erasing them, the whole videos, those other ones, because they are good. I only mentioned, you know, it was like a mistake, you know. And, you know, we'll find out at that time. As long as you correct yourself. It's better to be safe than sorry. This is a new Yes from Israel at Hebrew on the Island too. Until next time, shalom.